Well, I got big news. I decided last night that I was not going to give up on the Volkswagen. I was going to fix it, so I stayed up all night working on it, and here it is. What do you think?
Yeah.
Okay, that's not true. That was a lie. I just made that up. Here's the real story. Feller called me last night about the ugly stepsister, and he said he might be interested in buying her, taking her off my hands. Well, I asked my neighbor if he could drag the ugly stepsister back up the hill. He hooked it to his four-wheel drive truck, and he came up through here with it, and I was inside it trying to steer it. Of course, that didn't work, and it got over into the edge of this bank. I thought I was going to go tumbling over the bank, but he never let off on the gas. He drug it all the way back up in here, and we got her shoved in behind the shed over here now. Her up. Of course, there she sits over there behind Cinderella, and you know, that would be a happy ending for me. This is a project that I don't know if I'll ever get to. He wanted to see the inside, and I figured, well, rather than take a picture, I'll shoot a video. So if you look careful right through there, you can see the front tire on that side. I'm sure you could over here, but there's so many leaves in here. He also wanted to know how the heater boxes and stuff look. Well, let's see. They look about like that. A lot of rust, and a lot of rust. And if, in case you can't tell it, over there where you see daylight shining through, that's rust. Oh, and he wanted to, the quarter panels and everything, yeah, that's all rust. All rust. And the idea that somebody else would have enough interest in it to come and get it and try to make it into something nice is good. It's good for me because it gives the car a happy ending, and it allows me to continue with my other projects. I want to work more on Cinderella, and I want to.
Yeah.
What? It's a dead rat?
No.
You said it smelled?
Ah, good grief.
It's a dead rat under the seat.
That's what it smells.
Now I know it's a rat rod. That's why it smelled funny. She said, oh, it smells funny. Yeah, well, that one.
Yeah, well, there it is.
Yeah, poor feller. And we got one happy girl. You're happy, ain't you?
I am. I am.
Alrighty then. Well, I guess I'll get my gloves and get that dead rat out of there for you.
Oh, it's gone.
Oh, you've already done it? You already been out there cleaning it up, ain't you? You just
grab its little tail and throw it out.
You ain't no sissy, are you?
No. It's a dead rat. Hey.
Well, good for you. That's excellent. Hey, this has got a radio.
Ha ha.
That's probably a 6-volt radio.
I bet that's original.
It's probably pretty close to it. I wonder if that would be an original. Well, I don't know what they came with for a radio.
Yeah.
But I'm pretty sure it's a 6-volt anyway. You want a CD player and all that stuff, or just a radio?
Just a radio.
Yeah, it's just an experiment. It's not like real life. Y'all don't get freaked out about it. It don't mean nothing. She's some beauty though. You gotta admit that. Well, a lot of people are gonna hate me for this, but I don't care. I really couldn't justify doing anything with the ugly stepsister. She's so far gone, and I don't have the room for her to sit around here. And I offered to give it to a guy, and even put it on a trailer and was all ready to haul it to him. I tried to get in touch with him, and his phone's out of order, and I'm thinking, well, dang. So I just decided I'm gonna take what I want off of it, and if I can't find him, I'll either haul off the rest or find somebody that wants it. Okay, that's what I saved. I saved the nose, front bumper, rear bumper, the one that has the tree growing through it. I've saved the little tail end, both rear fenders, and the trunk lid. Trunk lid on this one's actually better than the one on Trish's car, and I was going to save it anyway. got it. It ain't going nowhere. I got
I can't get my hands.
You can let go.
Okay. I'm sure a lot of people are going to hate me for this, but that's where the ugly stepsister wound up. Looking down on Cinderella, which if you think about it, in the fairy tale, the ugly stepsisters look down on Cinderella. And there you go.
They've changed your video manager this morning.
Oh, my video manager! They changed my video manager! Ah! We had to change things!
Change it.
I am a man of constant sorrow, and I've seen trouble all my days.
Apparently, I had the door up. I thought it would clear, but this handle stuck on my garage door handle, broke it off. Okay, so I'll have to add one more thing to my list of things to fix. Oh well.
I went to make my mortgage payment yesterday, and it's usually, you know, do it online. It's usually pretty simple. You go in there, you log in, check the boxes, and you paid your payment. They've changed the page, the way it comes up. And I'm like, what the heck? How do I do this? I just write to this guy. I says, why do you have to keep changing this? Why? It was really simple before. It was very plain, and you've got to change it. I said, this does not make it easier for me, the customer.
Yeah!
Yeah!
Yeah! Dang, I say, and dang again!
Oops, got a little mud on my mirror. And I drove off into the part of the quarry here. There was ice, and it was frozen, and there was water under the ice. So we just got a nice little ride through the mud hole.
It just makes me furious. How are we supposed to deal with this stuff when we get older and more decrepit?
I tell ya.
We already are.
Challenge for today, or at least one of them. This is the bumper that used to be on the ugly stepsister, and some of you may recall a tree had grown up through the bumper, and I had to saw the tree apart to get the car out. Well, there's a guy out in California that wants that bumper. He wants to put it on a Volkswagen rod he's building. Get her up to the post office, see if they'll ship it. Okay, there she is, all packaged up and everything. She's some ugly, but that don't surprise me. It just surprises me that I was able to get it in a box at all. So went online first, gave them the weight and the measurements, came out to $108.23. So I took it to the post office just to verify that, and they agreed. That's exactly what they came up with. So if that fellow in California wants it enough to pay that much to ship it out there, it's ready to go. But that said, I did a dumb thing this morning. I went to the dentist, and I came back, and I was smiling because I had my teeth all clean, and I backed into my steps. I got that little granite step right there. My muffler was hanging down, and my muffler hit that, knocked it loose. And I need this car to drive to work, so I'm going to have to fix that whether I feel like it or not.